Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine, continue with the book Dreams of Red Chamber. I have introduced a lot of characters. I think it's with a lot of stories, and the author spent a lot of time to write them, and also I think they're all quite important around the main character, whose name is BaoYu. They play different roles, they view at different angles, and also they reflect the society at that time and the culture at that time, especially the culture for the upper class people who is really serving the emperor's court. So that's the even though those characters not quite important, but really indirectly reflect the important character or the society of the culture at that time. So today I'm going to talk about the character of this book, BaoYu, Precious Jade, because from the book is a little kind of not superstitious, but it says that when the boy was born, had a jade in his mouth, and the family was thinking that this jade or stone, this jade is so special, so precious, it's connected to his life. So then they made this jade with a special worker to reshape the jade and hang on his neck all the time. If the jade is missing, then everybody is going to be panic. And actually, if there was an event, the jade couldn't be found, nowhere to find that jade, then everybody suffered, because the ancestors or the grandmother furious about this, and great fear that this will probably jeopardize the life of this boy. So eventually it was found anyway, and the servant was punished. So this is just saying that how important this jade to this BaoYu, to this boy. So the book started with a monk saying the implication of the message about this boy, about this family. So regardless, the family really think this BaoYu so precious, especially the ancestries, the grandmother. So who is this BaoYu? So he is the son of Zheng Jia and Mrs. Wang, the grandson of the ancestries, Mrs. Shi. So this is about the main theme, main family line of this Garden of Grandview. And in addition to this, BaoYu is spoiled, of course, by all the people surround him. Every girl loved him, and he, on the other hand, do not know the world that much, or do not like the world, the worldly things that much. He had his own thought about the away from the material world, tend to be pure, passion, has a strong sympathy to the poor people, to the servant. At the same time, because he grew up in that environment, and he disliked some of the servants really greedy and vicious. So he held this mind of purity, and living in this material world around him. Everybody really talk about the luxury, the gold, the jade, and also the leisure, enjoyment of the life on top of this material. So this is the environment. This is the conflict between the inside of him and the outside of the environment. So that's this is special situation really built this kind of character. The life is filled with joy, filled with happy, but his joy and happy not accepted by the father, who had expectation from him to be the politician as him, and the mother, who want him to marry her own family, and the grandmother really is the one to take BaoYu's opinion seriously, because at her age she really not fall into that realm of the power or of the family line from the mother, or she just on the other hand spoil BaoYu and respect his decision. So this is about the situation. Regarding to himself in terms of the marriage, he did not like the chosen from the family, the Baochai as the cousin from mother's side, and the first maid, Xiren, who really served him since he was little. When he was little, without own thought as an adult, he liked her just like a sister to him. But later on, he find when he grown up, had his own opinion. He doesn't like Xiren, Hua Xiren, flower who attacked. He did not like her either. So in his opinion, he likes literal girl, pure and careless about the material world, like himself, who is BaoYu from the cousin from the father's side. But this is just another level of conflict between when he grown up, between his own opinion and his mother and his mother's side, the cousin from mother's side. So this is about the outside and inside conflict. In terms of BaoYu himself, he's smart. His father expecting him to read, to study, and he is kind of smart but not really interested in study to go to political career. So he spent a lot of time to play around the garden, of course, a lot of servant girls. And also he enjoyed the social activities without chosen friends in his father's point of view. He had a friend at different level, and some of the friends really couldn't be accepted by the family. So this is about his character. At the same time, he shows strong passion to those capable, hardworking, straightforward, like Qingwen. He really hoped that Qingwen can replace Xiren, I think, because that straightforward, not a lot of schematic plot, not a lot of materialism in her mind, just like BaoYu. So this is about him, and the consequence, the end of him is when the family, the garden fell, and he became a monk. He just lost the BaoYu. He was heartbroken and lost the Qingwen. So the girls, behind these two girls are the thought, the idea, the life philosophy he chose just couldn't fit the world. So eventually he became a monk. And that's the end of the story, end of the book. So so this is about the book, a very famous, one of the most famous historical book about a historical culture, historical event was hidden in the book. So I think I concluded the book by talking about him. There's some other characters like Fan, Xue Fan, who is the brother of Bao Chai, was the vicious boy, but protected under the law because of the gold, because the prestigious of the family. But I did not talk. I'm not going to talk about him anymore. So this is the end of the book of A Dream of Red Chamber. I spent a little long time talking about the BaoYu, and this probably I just hope that you can read it by yourself and find something interest in or help in your writing or composing stories or essays. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching. See you next time.